Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I have some exciting news to share with you guys. For all of you that have been following me and that have watched some of my first videos, you will know that I have attempted Dr. Goldner's healing protocol twice. The first time I didn't do it right at all, and the second time I had to stop because of the flax seeds. Sorry about that, my dog was aggravating the neighbor's dogs. There he goes again. Ulikomi! Anyway, as I was saying, I had to stop the flax seeds due to some symptoms I started experiencing, which included hair loss, a terrible red rash, itchy rash on my face. And I was also just getting the general symptoms that I usually get when I ingest gluten. So that's why I suspected that the flax seeds had been contaminated with gluten. But then, after I made my video explaining why I stopped the protocol, Dr. Goldner actually commented on that video, and I am so very thankful to her for commenting on the video, because otherwise I wouldn't be starting the protocol again. And she explained that flax seeds and other seeds, I think as well, contain this compound called lignans. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not exactly sure. And that can actually cause the symptoms that I experienced, especially in people that have digestive disorders and that already have some sensitivities to certain types of food. I never did experience those sensitivities until I guess the celiac gene was activated in my body, because since then, since the last few years, I have experienced a ton of food intolerances. And actually, funnily enough, avocado was one of them, but luckily that cleared up before I found out about Dr. Goldner, because on the healing protocol, a ton of my calories are coming from avocados. So yeah, I am super excited to be starting on day 1 tomorrow. And yes, I am having a green smoothie now, but I'm still eating high fruit today, so that's not part of the protocol. And basically, for the last few weeks, I have been taking flax oil. So I didn't go full protocol first. I just started by adding in flax oil to what I was already eating each day. And how I was eating each day is high fruit, and let's say every second day I would have greens, not every day, and also not in the huge amounts that are required on the protocol. And yeah, I added the flax oil in. I was really stressed, but I was like hoping and praying so hard that I wouldn't have any negative symptoms. And you guys, it's been 2 weeks and I haven't had any negative symptoms, or any negative side effects rather, from the flaxseed oil. And specifically, Dr. Goldner recommended cold-pressed filtered flaxseed oil, which does make a huge difference because the filtering process removes most of those lignans that I spoke about earlier in this video. In fact, I have already experienced some benefits, which is insane because I'm not even doing the protocol yet. The first thing I noticed is that my legs weren't dry at all anymore. And for the past 2 years, probably, I've been experiencing extreme dryness on my legs. Like, my legs would flake, the skin would just look terrible and feel terrible. And even like moisturizing externally wouldn't help that much. It would help like for an hour, you wouldn't be able to tell my legs were dry, but then after like 2 hours, it would just be back to flaky skin again. And yeah, it wasn't really nice at all. It wasn't just the way it looked that bothered me. It wasn't even just that I was self-conscious about it. For me, mostly it was an indication, and I knew it was an indication that I am still not healed and not healing on the gluten-free diet. And that's why I kept looking for answers, even after about 2 years on the gluten-free diet, I still haven't healed my small intestine. I still haven't healed my body from all the damage that's been done by the celiac disease. Um, so yeah, that's the first thing I noticed, and you cannot imagine how, sorry, I realized I've been looking at myself the whole time and not at the camera. I am so sorry. I will start looking there. And like, you can't imagine how something so small could make anybody so happy, but when you've experienced health issues for a long time and persistent health issues, even though you're trying your best to be healthy, it is such an amazing feeling when you see progress. Just all over, my skin feels so soft, like so soft. um, yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I can't even remember, was it ever this soft? Who knows? It just feels super soft. Like, I can't this is gonna sound so wrong, but I can't stop touching myself. But no joke, I'm doing this the whole time, every day, and my legs, it's just so amazing. And I have to, like, when I wake up sometimes, I just check and I have to make sure that I didn't just dream that it happened and that it did actually happen. Um, I went off on such a tangent there, but okay, that's actually the most obvious thing that I've noticed. And then I think, I'm not sure about this, I think my hair is falling out less. I know that it does look healthier, but I've also switched shampoo and conditioner, so it could be that. But yeah, I feel good. There's no negative, I haven't experienced any negative side effects at all. So from tomorrow, I will be doing full protocol. And I think the way that I'm going to do it most days is I'm going to have about 250 grams of baby spinach. I cannot tolerate kale in a smoothie. I can barely tolerate the green smoothies. 250 grams of baby spinach with about 3 to 4 medium bananas. And I am going to weigh out my fruit to make sure that I'm not having too much. I'm having below the limits that's allowed per day. One thing I do want to say about the flax oil is I'm not putting it in my smoothie. I don't know if that's wrong. Dr. Goldner, if you watch this, help me out. I literally just take it by the tablespoonful. What I've been doing the past few days is, oh, I forgot to add. Most days I only had 1 tablespoon, but about 25% out of these 2 weeks I've been doing 2 tablespoons a day. And what I've been doing is I've just been drinking it like medicine. I don't love the taste, I don't hate it either, but I just close my nose, drink a tablespoon, and then while I'm still holding my nose, I'll quickly drink something else that tastes better, like juice, freshly squeezed juice, by the way, not store-bought. I don't eat any processed food. I haven't for months now. Or I'll just eat a piece of an orange or something to just flush out the taste before I actually release my nose. And yeah, it's not that bad. But what I'm wondering is, should I be taking 3 tablespoons at once, or is that like too much for my body? I've been spacing out the 2 tablespoons. I'll do one for breakfast, one for lunch, or maybe one for breakfast, one for dinner. So if you guys have any tips on that, do let me know. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to do 250 grams baby spinach in a smoothie each day. And I'm thinking about doing a salad each evening with baby spinach and cruciferous vegetables. Not exactly sure, but yeah, I'm going to make sure that I have more than the amount of healing vegetables that Dr. Goldner recommends, so I can just accelerate that healing. I don't know if I should do more than 3 tablespoons or if I should just stick to 3, because 3 is the minimum. So maybe after a week I'll up it to like 4. I do want to take it slow, and that's why I started with the flax first before starting the full protocol. I didn't want to, like, I don't know, make my body detox like crazy. I'm planning to do, I don't want to make any promises because I know I say that I'm going to upload a video and then it takes me like a month to do it, but you guys have to understand it's just hard sometimes. It's not even that I don't have the time, it's just, you don't always feel inspired, and I don't want to make a video where I'm not like even in the mood for making the video, because you're going to be able to pick up that energy on the other side of the camera. I do believe that. So I'm trying my best though. I'm gonna try to make a lot of what I eat in a day videos, because that's the part that most people struggle with the most. Um, it's not even that they don't understand the information. That is another problem, because I know some people don't speak English as their first language, so they struggle to understand exactly what does this protocol entail. Um, but the other thing is that people don't know what to eat. Some people have never even had a vegan meal. Now they're supposed to have raw vegan meals. So I can completely understand not knowing what the hell you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's why I want to make more what I eat in a day videos while I'm doing the protocol, because, I'm going to be doing the protocol. So it's actually something I can do now. I can actually make those videos. And that's why I only have one of those, because I did the protocol for like 4 weeks and then I had to stop. This time I'm going to do it probably for more than 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, maybe 3, however long it takes for my antibody levels to drop to negative. And even after that, I will do it just as like, what's the word? Not preventatively, but just in case. I will still keep doing the protocol, full protocol, for maybe a month. But on the other hand, I am not going to go back to cooked food. That's not my plan at all. I feel great eating the way that I do, and I love this lifestyle. I've always been interested in the raw vegan lifestyle probably since a year or less after I went vegan. I stumbled upon Fully Raw Christina on YouTube, and I just remember seeing her and watching her videos and seeing how high energy she is, and just such a genuine, compassionate, caring human being. And she just had this boundless energy about her, and it was really pure. And to me, it wasn't like she was pretending or having to fake having energy. She just has this glow about her, like this beautiful light shining through her. If you've seen any of her videos, you might know what I mean. So since then I've been interested in it, but I was scared that it wasn't healthy, because there were all these naysayers on YouTube, and sometimes the negative things that people say do overpower the positive, and I started wondering if they're right. Is this diet even healthy? But now that I've done it myself, I can 100% say that yes, it is healthy. In fact, I feel the healthiest that I've ever felt in my life. Even before I even started having health issues, I wasn't healthy. I was eating like shit, and honestly, compared to now, I felt like shit. Because now I know what it actually feels like to be healthy, to have energy, to have the energy to exercise multiple times a day, and not feel like I have to force myself into exercise, to actually enjoy exercising. Like, what? I never in my life thought that I would reach this point, but I'm so, so very grateful. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all, and I am so, so grateful to each and every one of you that have supported me thus far on my journey. Even when I had to stop the protocol, I still got a lot of love and support from everyone in the Smoothie Shred group, all of my YouTube subscribers, and of course my friends and family. I really, really appreciate all of you. And to those of you following the protocol or trying to get into the protocol, I hope you follow along on my journey, and I truly hope that the content I create will be helpful, to you. And if you have any questions or any video ideas related to the protocol, if you'd like me to make a more informational video on what exactly is a protocol, I've actually got that planned as well. But yeah, let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, and I will get on that ASAP because I really do love making videos, and I feel like now that we're shifting from winter into spring, I just feel lighter as well, and more inspired. As you can see, today is a really beautiful day here. It actually feels like spring today. It doesn't feel like I've got one foot in winter and one foot in spring, because that's how it's been the last week. The weather was all over the place. It was like hot one second, and then the next second it would start raining and it's cold, and today actually feels like spring. And I don't know if you can hear all of the birds and all of the sounds of nature. And it's almost like I've kind of come full circle. Of course, I'm not close to full circle, but in terms of my health, when I was sitting in this yard 2 years ago, I was so sick and depressed. I remember coming out here every few days. I came out every day, but every few days I would come do yoga outside, and most of the time it wasn't that enjoyable because I was so in my mind, and all I could think of was like, I hate myself, I hate my life, I've tried everything, why am I not getting better? Is this going to be my life? Am I always going to be sick? Am I just going to keep getting sicker and sicker? And I'm sitting in the exact same yard that I did 2 years ago. By the way, there was a period where I didn't live here. So after coming back is when my health has started to shift. But yeah, I'm sitting in the exact same yard that I did 2 years ago, and I'm still me. I'm still in the same body, and I'm still Zandri, but I'm completely different as well, and my life is completely different. It might not seem that way for anybody on the outside looking in, but internally, my whole reality has shifted completely in such a big way that it never has in my entire life. And I put a lot of that down to meditation, journaling, yoga, and therapy. Those 4 things. Oh wait, I forgot one of the most important things, and the raw vegan diet. Those 5 things have completely changed my life forever. Okay, so they're starting to build back here. Hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye! How beautiful is this rose? And all of these roses blooming. Oh my goodness. And sitting here, this is what I smell all the time. And it smells amazing. Jeez. I feel so blessed to be sitting here by this rose bush. And this side of me we have a lemon tree. And I actually saw that there's a ripe lemon that fell to the ground. Smoothie done.